Great job clicking the link. This is Dave Gardner here with List Chemistry, and you just saw the message on solving. And the key thing is you want to be able to solve a problem for someone, and that's what's really going to entice them to want to learn more and to give you their email address because they want something to be solved quickly, or maybe they're going to buy a product from you. And so we have a nice template here that I picked up from another company that I've trained with and used over the years, probably going back to one of the first products that I ever bought, and that company has evolved over the years. And there's a great framework here that we can go through to build you a targeted group and then to figure out key points that you can use to either create your ad copy, create your products, create the thing that you want to solve for that person. And so the simple layout is right here. It's these 5 key points of problems, fears, desired results, dreams, and then the lingo. And so you obviously have a target market. We can't just slap something up and think that everyone is going to buy into that. You want to be very specific. If you think about the market you're in, it might not be suitable for other people. If you hate cats or if you're allergic to cats, you might not want to promote something like that. Maybe you want to promote to the dog lovers. And so obviously someone that is, adamant about having cats and loves cats, they're going to see the dog stuff and maybe skip over the dog stuff. And vice versa. That holds true as well. I coached lacrosse for over 15 years. I still play it now and again. And I love going to the games and I'm still involved in that. And I have products that I promote. I published a book in the lacrosse niche. And if I am going to promote to lacrosse, I don't want to be targeting people that are baseball players. I don't want to go to a baseball tournament and set up my tent with lacrosse sticks and lacrosse books and lacrosse stickers because that's the wrong target. I want to be able to have the right group of people that I can solve their problem. So maybe with the lacrosse niche, the problem is that maybe they're not strong enough and their shot is too slow or it's very weak. And I want to be able to help them fix that. If you are a business owner, obviously you want to get more customers. And so the major problem is maybe you don't have enough traffic. So we want to get more traffic. So I want to run through one of these quick, just with some of the ideas I came up with. And I'm just going to keep it on the general overall target of basically an entrepreneur. Okay, so we got entrepreneur, make sure I spell it right. So if you think about an entrepreneur, this could be in any niche, people that are starting a business. So there's all different things that could be filling in here for problems. And what you want to do is just run through this activity on yourself and by yourself and just go through. So get a piece of paper, get a notepad, create your own Excel file. Again, we have these 5 major things. Again, problems, fears, desired result, dreams, and lingo. And so, for example, if you're an entrepreneur, what are some of the problems that entrepreneurs face? Obviously, or maybe, okay, they don't know where to start. Okay, that could be one. Maybe they don't have enough money or don't have a lot of money to start. Again, these are problems that people would come up with in that target. Maybe they don't have the tools to start. And again, these are all things that you can help provide. So obviously, if someone is starting out and they don't know where to start, you could recommend a tool for them, and you could recommend a software, you could recommend a service, or maybe you even have a done for you that you can do for them. So maybe they don't have any knowledge, maybe their car's broke down or their house is broken down, and they're trying to get into business because they want to start to make money. Maybe they're wondering, okay, how to market, how to get leads. Okay, these are all things that a business person or an entrepreneur is trying to figure out. Maybe they don't have a computer. Okay, so how do we do this? So again, we could continue on this. And like I said, this is something I highly recommend you do to give yourself ideas. And the more things you come up with and the more you write, the better off you're going to tweak your solutions and your answers. And you're going to come up with things that are valuable that people may find interest in and want to learn more about. And that's the whole point about building your list. So obvious fears. No one wants to fail. Okay, we have failure. Maybe spending lots of money and going into debt. Let's see, we could think about, the NFL, losing friends, no friends left. So depending on how you're promoting things, maybe people are going to maybe not support it, or they're going to wonder why you're doing that if you already have this job. Maybe the job you have isn't the one that you desire and you want more. Maybe you would miss out on things. Missing out. So if I, let's say family stuff, and I'm just as guilty here. I was trying to build a business, and maybe there were times where I couldn't do certain things with the family because I had to get certain things done. And that could just be something as simple as sitting down and watching a family show, or going and spending time, or going for a little walk together. Because if you're trying to get to the nose to the grind, then obviously their fear is, what are they going to be able to come out with? Maybe they have a lot of self-doubt. They're afraid that they're going to do it, which again ties back into failure. Maybe their fear is, when and if do I have that ability to quit my job? Am I going to be able to take that next step and make that next move? And if you have that ability where you can move forward, that's awesome. But in the meantime, have a plan B where you're able to pay your bills and maybe build this on the side. So again, fears is the next column that you want to focus on and look at. Desired results. Obviously, everyone wants success. Maybe they want, they want to build a big list. That could be something that they want to have for their own. Obviously, we want to make sales. And in the process, you make sales, maybe you're making more money, you're getting your list to be built, and the long thing, obviously, is going to be that success. And so maybe you're building your confidence. Something as simple as that. Maybe that's one of their main goals, is to build confidence. Maybe it's in a sport. Like I said, back to lacrosse, if I could help someone improve their shot speed or improve the ability to throw and catch the ball, you know how much more confident that person is going to be on the field, which then is going to carry over into just their friendships and their relationships, and ability and realizing that they can do things in other categories, not just on the playing field. And so again, what is the desired result? We want to dig deep, ask many whys, like why are they doing this, but why, and really get down to that depth of what they're going to be doing. Maybe they want to become a leader, and you're going to come into things like that. Maybe they want to replace something they have over here. The desired result maybe is to become debt-free. Okay? So a lot of these, you'll notice, will start to overlap and weave together, which will then give you the idea. If they come more on top of each other over and over, then it's probably a really good thing that you should be using when you're talking about things to implement and things to put into your list or your lead capture page, however you're going to solve that person's problems. Okay, everyone has dreams. Okay, maybe they want to travel and see the world. Maybe they want to just have some time freedom. They want to be able to get back the time that they lost with their family because they were building so much that they were trying to pay off debt and fix the house and do all this other stuff, that now they have time freedom to do this. Maybe they're going to retire early. Maybe they're going to get a new car. Or maybe they're going to buy their family a car, buy a new house. Maybe they're going to be philanthropic and be able to give money away. And they're going to become a worldwide leader, and they're going to be debt-free. So again, the debt-free could be in the dreams as well. And so all of these things, again, are materials and concepts that you can continue to build this list. Go as deep as you can, and the deeper you go, the more ideas you're going to get. And it's also going to be better for headlines you're going to come up with over time. You're going to come up with different language and different terms you can use, and you can keep incorporating that into other things you're spreading and sharing with other people. If you're seeing it in groups on Facebook or social media, if you're seeing it online or in the newspaper, these are things you can talk about. And the other cool thing to do is to get the lingo. There's certain lingo that's used in certain niches that would not be used in other niches. Now, sometimes there's some overlap, and ironically in the lacrosse niche, the term ground ball exists, and that's when the ball is loose on the ground and you need to scoop it up with your stick. But a ground ball is also used in the baseball niche. Now, personally, I like to show and share the fact that lacrosse was a game created hundreds and hundreds of years ago by the Native American Indians in the United States and the Northeast, which was hundreds of years before baseball even existed. So there is lingo that happens. And if we're talking about certain lingo, there's certain things that people understand, and then you could use that in your advertising and use that in your posts. So that's going to ring a trigger. You could use that as a keyword in any of your advertising or your YouTube pages or your blog pages. You could tag the post with those lingos because these are things you want to know. So obviously the term entrepreneur is going to fit in there. Maybe BizOp or MLM might be something that is appropriate. You could do lead gen, you could do list building, In some scenarios, lead gen, no one might know what lead gen is. Maybe some people don't know what a webinar is. Maybe people don't know what CPA stands for, okay? CPA, or cost per acquisition, okay? Cost per, let's see if I can spell this right. ACQ, I believe. Apologize if there is any spelling errors. But things like this that some people might not have any clue what CPA is. Okay, people probably know what ROI is, but maybe they don't. Okay, what is your return on your investment? Or what is your EROI? What's your energy return on investment? You're going to put a lot of energy in your business, and you want to make sure you get some benefit back from it. Maybe you have other concepts and ideas like follow-up, or an autoresponder, blogging, organic traffic, paid traffic, your members area, direct response marketing, lead capture pages, opt-in forms. Again, the list can go on and on, but the better and closer you can tie this in and really pinpoint your concepts and your ideas, the better you're going to be, and the better you're going to be able to solve those problems. So I hope you found benefit from this video. If you did, I'd appreciate leaving a comment below. Maybe tell me what one of the aha moments was. Maybe just give it a thumbs up. And obviously, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks. This has been Dave Gardner with List Chemistry.